Ron Harris here from MuscularDevelopment.com. Codes of New York Pro brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Staying here with Men's Physique Pro Mark Robinson, coming to you all the way from 619. That's San Diego for those who didn't know. And tell me a little bit about yourself. When did you turn pro and how many pro shows have you done so far?
Well, I turned pro last year at the 2021's Men's Physique USA's in Phoenix, Arizona. I won the overall for Mr. USA.
Wow.
So far, I've done only 2 pro shows. One was in Tampa last year. I placed 4th. And I just did Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago, and I got 2nd.
Oh, wow.
So this being my 3rd pro show, I think we got a lot of good momentum going forward.
So you just took 2nd to Sadiq, who's basically a legend in this division, Men's Physique. It's been around forever because you look like a very young guy. Sadiq was probably winning shows when you were back in like middle school. How old are you, sir?
I still got milk on my mustache.
Yeah. So kind of a wispy little mustache.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I'm 27 years old.
27.
Yes.
Okay. In this world, that's a baby. Okay, we got guys like 50 years old still competing.
No, I just ran into a guy, man. He was 49 years old. Yo, he looked absolutely amazing. Like, yeah. Real, yeah.
I think we just interviewed him, Paul from Jamaica.
Paul, yeah.
Originally from Jamaica. Yeah. So, yeah, but you're still so young in the game. Wow, so this is your 3rd pro show?
Yes, it is.
Wow. And you're already up at that level where you're pushing a guy who's been, I don't think he won the Olympia. I think he won the Arnold one time, Sadiq. But man, he's like the gold standard so that means you are too, basically. So when you started getting into all this, first of all, what did get you into competing and lifting and all that?
Well, it kind of just started as competition amongst friends. All the gym buddies of mine, everybody that I lift weights with back in San Diego, all of those guys were competitors, and they kind of convinced me to do a show once, and then the 2nd show I started doing better, and by the 3rd show I was a pro. So wow. it just kind of just went and it did like a snowball effect to where, maybe I have a great potential in this sport.
Yeah, for sure. And now you just told me your coach's name is someone I'm familiar with from years ago, Pete Chacon.
Yes, it is. Shout out to Pete, 619 Muscle. The 619 Muscle family is wishing me a lot of luck this weekend back all the way from San Diego, California.
So you have that great weather all year round. I mean, that's got to be a good thing to be able to train and show your physique off. You're not one of those guys that walks around like a sweatsuit all day when it's 90 degrees, I hope.
No. I like to show. I built it. I got to show it off. You know.
Yeah. So you've been watching this division for a while. Who are some of the people that you look up to? Who are some people you really look forward to beating?
Honestly, I look up to a lot of guys in the industry. Brandon Henderson, Raymond Edwards, Kyron, Sadiq, Lucky Libra. I mean, there's a lot of guys to list off, the guys that pretty much set the standard for men's physique from the past, now, and even going forward. And to be honest, I'm honestly looking forward to beating them all because as legends, you want to see yourself on that pedestal and at that level of legends itself. It's not to be negative towards the competition, but it's a positive feedback to say, like, hey, you are on the same pedestal. You are a silverback gorilla that can hang in the jungle with a bunch of King Kongs itself, So
I give it up to because these are big names. There's some big names in this show, but I can see you're confident, as you should be, because nobody should be doing this for 2nd place or 5th place or 10th place.
No.
You come here to win.
No, absolutely. Everybody wants to win. Nobody wants to just come in and just do this, performance just to be on the stage to perform. You expect to have good results, and no matter the place in the whole way that you know that you're winning is when you become better each and every time you step on the stage, because once you get better and better every time you perform, then you're constantly progressing on a positive path to where at some point in time you're going to beat those guys that you look up to. You're going to beat those legends. You're going to be the next legend to set the standard going forward, as long as you continue to be consistent, continue to have the right mindset, be positive, and really just enjoy the show and enjoy the process of becoming a legend yourself.
Man, you're having a great start in the division, in the sport, and, things are looking up, nowhere but up for you.
Yeah.
So I wish you the best of luck. It's going to be exciting seeing your rise as time goes by, because if you're already doing this well, now I can only imagine a year or two from now where you're going to be. All those guys you mentioned, some of them might be in your rearview mirror by that point, you know what I mean?
Right. We have some really high hopes going forward. Really looking forward to the career that we're going to have.
Cool. We'll check him out tomorrow, guys, in the men's physique division. Mark Robinson. He'll be doing his thing up there. Stay right here at MuscularDevelopment.com and the Muscular Development YouTube channel. We got plenty more for you. Thanks for watching.